So the Proverbs 31 woman did many incredible things, but among the most noteworthy, she walked in obedience to the Lord. And that truly was what made her such a great businesswoman. In Proverbs 31:16 it says, "She evaluates a field and buys it. She plants a vineyard with her earnings." And the cross-reference here brings us to Isaiah 5:2. Which says, "He broke up the soil, cleared it of stones, and planted it with the finest vines. He built a tower in the middle of it, and even dug out a winepress there. He expected it to yield good grapes, but it yielded worthless grapes." So the worthless grapes were symbolic to Israel because they didn't walk in obedience to God. And so my commentary says, to create a vineyard was no easy matter. There was a period of a few years that passed from the clearing of the stones, planting expensive vines, and building a tower and a winepress. Similarly, God expended great effort in creating the right conditions for Israel to flourish as a godly nation. But in spite of all the work, the vineyard produced worthless grapes. This signified that the people of God did not live up to their promise of being an obedient and blessed people who would bless the nations around them. And we can draw upon that and compare that to the Proverbs 31 woman, because she had all the right conditions around her. She had fields, she had her family, she had her servants, she had her sphere of influence, and she was able to bless everyone around her because of her devotion to the Lord. Her husband said, "Many women are noble, but you surpass them all." Her sons arose and called her blessed. She gave portions of tasks to her servant girls. She extended her hands to the needy. She made sure her entire household was clothed for the winter. In other words, she produced good fruit or good grapes. Whereas in this verse, Isaiah 5:2, it says worthless grapes. So we do not want to be like worthless grapes. And yes, it takes time to produce good character, just like it takes time to produce a successful vineyard. But we have a really good example of good character from the Proverbs 31 woman, and an even better example of character through the life of Jesus.